So here's the question. Does the perfect face mask exist? We'd all love to find one that is comfortable, breathable, filters the air, and doesn't cost much. I went seeking the perfect face mask, and I tested 10 of them for myself. Hi, I'm Cindy from Smart Family Money. I help you learn how to shop smarter, save money, and save time so you can get back to changing the world. Face masks are a part of everyday life now, and I wanted to have enough of them around the house that I didn't have to worry about running out of them all the time, and I wanted ones that would fit my whole family and that everyone liked. This seemed like a nearly impossible task, because every mask we tried, we would like one part about it and not like another part about it, and it just seemed like there just wasn't a perfect face mask. So I asked all of my friends for suggestions, and I read all kinds of lists on the internet to find the best face mask that everyone was recommending, but then I tested them all myself. After I got all of my 10 face masks, I wanted to answer specific questions about them. I wanted to answer, is it comfortable? Does it fit? And does it fit a variety of different shapes and sizes of faces? Does it work with glasses and hopefully not fog them up too badly? Can you breathe comfortably through it? And as you're breathing, is it actually filtering the air? And that question's a little bit difficult to answer. I also wanted to know, does sound travel through it, or does it muffle your voice a lot? And of course, as a mom on a budget, I'm always concerned about how much does it cost? To answer all of these questions, I ran a number of tests. The first test was a fit and comfort test. To do that, I just tried them on. I tried to wear them out when I went on errands or to appointments, and I had my whole family try them on and try to wear them around. And then anytime anyone came to my house, I'd show up with a bag full of masks and ask them to try them all on, and they could pick their favorite and take one with them. And then I asked them to please give me a report back on how that one went in real life. Don't worry, I washed them in between people. But I tried to give them a very thorough real-world test. And of course, with everyone in my family wearing glasses, they definitely got a thorough testing with how they fit with glasses on too, which for us was very important. For air filtering, I did 3 separate tests. I did a candle test, a vacuum test, and an aerosol spray test. For sound muffling, I did a sound test with a speaker. For all the different qualities of the masks, I gave them a score of 1 to 5, with 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. The value score is based on the price per mask, with 5 being the best price, meaning low number, and 1 being the worst price, meaning a high number. I just wanted that to follow the same sort of scale as all the rest of them. And then on each mask, I followed up with an overall star rating for how much I would recommend this mask. This is essentially if a friend asked me if this was a good mask or a bad mask, what would I say to them about it on a scale of 1 to 5. Now I'm going to go through all the masks and tell you the results of my many tests. I'm going to start with my least favorite and go up to my very favorite. If you're interested in any of these masks, I am going to include links down below to buy all of them. I did want to point out that some of the links are affiliate links where I will make a commission if you buy something through them, but some of them are not. I did not choose what to be included in these tests based on whether I could make a commission or not. I really was just trying to find what was the best mask out there. And my least favorite ended up being the Shon Simon mask, which is disappointing because I was really excited to try this one because it seemed like it was so soft and comfy. Unfortunately, it didn't work out so well. The Shon Simon mask is made out of 95% rayon modal and 5% spandex. It has 2 layers. It does not have adjustable straps, no nose piece, no filter pocket. It comes in 1 size, and it is made in the USA. Because the Shon Simon mask is not adjustable, it's a little bit difficult to fit. It was a little bit too small on me, it pulled on my ears, but it was too big on my 12-year-old daughter. But I did find one friend that it fit absolutely perfectly, and she felt like it was so soft and so comfortable, and she was absolutely in love with it. And I was really happy for her until I did the air filtering test. And afterwards, I told her, please stop wearing that mask. It's terrible. This mask did almost as bad, if not worse, on the air filtering test compared to my super thin neck gaiter. It's like things just go straight through it. You can see on the cornstarch test, it was all over that black pad. On the aerosol test, it just came flying through the mask. And even on the candle test, you can see that the flame was like falling over. I couldn't quite blow it out with the mask on, but almost. Besides being soft, one upside to this mask is it won't fog your glasses at all, but that's really because the air from the mask is just going straight out through the mask. So I don't really count that as an upside. I would absolutely not recommend this mask. The next mask on my list is from sendusmasks.com. You've probably seen this one advertising around Facebook. It seems like they're in my feed every single day. The Send Us masks are made out of 100% cotton. They have 2 layers made out of the same fabric. They do have a filter pocket on the bottom of the mask where you can slide a filter up inside. They have adjustable straps. They do have a nose piece. And they come in 3 sizes, kids, youth, and adults. The Send Us Mask company seems to keep advertising that they're a Canadian company. And back in the spring, they were advertising that all of their masks were made in Canada and shipped from Canada. But I noticed that on their website now, they say that they are shipped from Canada or Buffalo, New York. They no longer say where they are made. So I know where a mask is made is a question a lot of people have, and I actually don't have the answer to this. And I am a little bit concerned that they're being a little bit shady about where their masks are made. And they're trying to make it sound like they're made in Canada when they aren't any longer. When these masks came, I was a little bit unimpressed with their quality. They just don't seem quite as nice as a lot of other masks. The material is kind of thick and heavy, and then it had a lot of strings hanging off of it, and they just don't feel as nice as I expected. One thing I don't like about this mask is the way the pleats are structured. The upper pleat tends to get stuck in your mouth when you open and close your mouth to talk, so that's really annoying. I do like the adjustable straps on it. They are nice and soft and adjustable. With the fabric feeling kind of thick on these masks, you would think that they would filter the air well, but they actually had some of the worst results on my air filtering tests. Because I don't find them very comfortable and they don't filter the air very well, I would not recommend this mask. Next up is Universal Thread from Target. They come in 2 different styles, a contoured style and a pleated style. These masks are 100% cotton. They have 2 layers that are of the same cotton material. They do not have adjustable straps. They do have a nose piece. They do have a filter pocket, and they come in 2 sizes, women's small/medium and large/extra large. And they are made in China. As you can see, these masks got really wrinkly after I washed them. And I did follow the washing instructions, which was just to machine wash and machine dry them. I think this sort of fabric, it's kind of like linen pants, and it just wrinkles a lot. Now, the contoured one I had didn't wrinkle quite as much. And it seemed like there were different fabrics for different colors, and maybe some wrinkled more than others. So I think it's kind of a gamble on whether the fabric works out well on these. They come in 2 different sizes, and I do have the pleated one in a small medium and the contoured one in a large extra large. But the problem is the small one was too small for me and the large one was too large for me. So I had a little trouble with the fit because neither of them fit me. Now, there are probably people that the various ones fit, but at least for me, they just were not working. On the positives on these masks, they did really, really well on the filtering tests. So if they fit you well, they're gonna do a good job of filtering the air. And it is nice that they have a filter pocket if you wanted to add some extra protection. Another upside of these masks is they're really inexpensive. They're sold in 1 packs or 2 packs for $2 per mask. So the packs are either $2 or $4. That's really cheap. The Universal Thread masks were far from my favorite, but they're a decent quality mask for a very inexpensive price. So if they fit the people in your family, go for it. They're not a bad choice. Next up, I have the Buttonsmith mask. I got this one on Amazon, and I was really intrigued that it has a built-in neck strap, which is pretty cool. This mask is 100% cotton with 2 layers of jersey-type material. It has adjustable straps, no nose piece, and it does have a filter pocket. It comes in 4 sizes, extra large adult, adult, youth, and child, and it is made in the USA. With this mask, I was definitely impressed with the quality of construction. It feels very nice and solid and well made. Unfortunately, its thick and heavy construction is part of the reason I have some problems with it. The ear straps are rather thick and heavy, and when they're behind my ears, I feel like they're pulling my ears forward no matter how loose or tight I have the straps. The straps do tighten and loosen by pulling on the neck strap, which is a pretty clever construction, but I just don't like how it feels on my ears. The thickness of the edge is also a problem for my glasses because it's rather thick and my glasses sit too high on it and I feel like I can't see properly. So I definitely would not recommend this one if you have glasses. If you don't wear glasses, it is a nice mask as long as you don't mind the thick straps behind your ears. It could be nice. It actually got perfect scores on all of my filtering tests, so no doubt it does a nice job of filtering the air. Unfortunately, another downside to the Buttonsmith mask is it is very expensive. It was actually the most expensive at $15 per mask of all the ones on my list. Next, I have the Bespoke mask from Kohl's. I was really excited about this one because it comes in so many colors and patterns, and there's even some with fun messages on them. I really wanted this one to work. This mask is 100% polyester on the outside and 100% cotton on the inside, and it has a middle layer that is a built-in filter layer. So 3 layers total. It does have adjustable straps and a nose piece. It does not have a filter pocket, and it comes in 2 sizes, kids and adults. It's made in China. I was a little bit confused about what the Bespoke mask was made out of because on the package it said it was 100% cotton on the inside, 100% polyester on the outside, but then it mentioned that it had a filter layer, but it didn't give any information about what that was. So I have a children's size one and I cut it open to see what was inside. There is a 3rd layer inside, and it is sort of like fabric interfacing, like the sort of thing that's inside a t-shirt that has embroidery on the front of it. So it definitely has a real filter layer in the middle of it. One downside to that, though, is that the wash instructions say you should not put it in the dryer. And that's definitely not the most convenient thing, but I'm sure the reason they say that is because this might melt if you put it inside the dryer. The upside to this is this mask scored perfectly on all of my air filtering tests. It did a really good job at filtering the air. The fit on these masks was a little bit difficult. The adult one is definitely pretty large, and it felt a little big on me, even though I feel like my face is sort of like an adult's medium size. My 12-year-old daughter, it was way too big on her, so that's why we got the children's size, but you can see how much smaller the children's is than the adult one. So there's such a giant size difference, and I think there's a lot of people that fall in between what would be the child size and the adult size. It also didn't fit great on my face, and I felt like the nose piece was rather large and heavy underneath my glasses. And like the Buttonsmith one, it really pushed up on my glasses, and I just didn't feel like I could comfortably wear my glasses with it because of the size of the nose piece. This does have a little flap on the inside that's supposed to prevent fogging in glasses. Unfortunately, it really didn't work, and this was one of the worst for fogging with glasses. I think because of the filtering layer, this was also one of the worst for muffling sound. So it's not a good option if you're really concerned about the sound of your voice coming through. But I do give this one good ratings for filtering the air. It's pretty fashionable compared to a lot of them, and the price is decent. So it has a lot of good things going for it. Next up is the Reebok mask. It's very similar to the Adidas mask that has been really popular and talked about. My dad purchased this one for himself, and he lent me one for my testing. This mask is a polyester and spandex blend on the inside and the outside. It has 2 layers. It does not have adjustable straps, no nose piece. It does have a filter pocket, and it comes in 2 adult sizes, and is made in China. I really like that the Reebok mask is really soft and it feels good on your face. I can definitely see why people like this kind of mask for playing sports. This mask actually scored perfect scores on all of my filtering tests too, even without adding an extra filter, and it does have a pocket that you could add more if you wanted to. Unfortunately, this one did not fit me very well. This is in the larger size, which is called adult medium/large. They also have a smaller one that's extra small/small. The medium/large was a little bit big for me. With the people I had try it on, it seemed like it best fit larger men. Since I didn't get to try the smaller size, I can't really comment on how that one would have fit me or not. Because it does not have a nose piece and the way it fits, I found that when I talked, it would slide down my face and fall off my nose. Also, the lack of nose piece meant that it had nothing to prevent it from fogging up my glasses, so it was really not good for fogging. The Reebok masks are only available through Reebok.com, and they are 3 for $30, so they're not cheap, but they do seem worth a look, especially if you're looking for something for sports. This is the Jaanuu mask that's made by a company that makes medical scrubs. I ordered this one because several of my friends mentioned it as being their absolute favorite mask. The outside of this mask is a polyester rayon spandex blend, and the inside is 100% cotton. It has 2 layers, and it includes an antimicrobial treatment. It does not have adjustable straps, no nose piece, and no filter pocket. It comes in 2 sizes, kids and adult, and it is made in Vietnam. Everyone who touched this mask said the same thing. They said, "Ooh, it feels so nice." It really is a beautiful feeling fabric. I am very impressed with the quality of this mask. The problem is, since it's not adjustable and it doesn't have a nose piece, it kind of either fits you or it doesn't. So many of the people who tried it on, well, they all liked it, but several people did choose it as their favorite mask, but they were the people that it actually fit. Unfortunately, I was not one of those people because it was just a tiny bit too small on me, and the ear parts would just pull on my ears. The other problem for me was the lack of nose piece meant that it fogged up my glasses pretty badly. All the people who chose it were people who did not wear glasses. This mask did really well on all of the filtering tests, and it also did not muffle sound at all, which was great. It also seems to hold up really well to washing. This one has been washed a bunch of times and it still looks like new. The price on these masks is also surprisingly low for how high quality they are. They come in packs of 5 for $25, so only $5 a piece. Unfortunately, you can only order them through the Jaanuu website, and you do have to pay for shipping unless it gets over $50, and then it is free after $50. Overall, I would definitely recommend this mask if you don't wear glasses and you have a smaller lady's face. Unfortunately, that's a pretty small number of people, but for those people, it's definitely a nice pick. I hope you're enjoying this video about my quest for the best mask. If you really like this kind of content, I'd encourage you please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified when I release more videos like this. I really enjoy making these kinds of videos, and when you subscribe, it helps me to continue making more. Mask number 3 is the Athleta Everyday mask. This is a favorite of a lot of people, so I definitely had to include it in my list and check it out. This mask is a polyester spandex blend on the outside, with 2 layers of cotton on the inside for 3 layers altogether. It does have adjustable straps and a nose piece. It does not have a filter pocket. It comes in 1 women's size, and it's made in China. In my opinion, the Athleta mask gets really high marks for looks. I think it just looks really classy and put together compared to a lot of other masks. It also has nice feeling fabric. It does have adjustable straps, but one of my testers did complain about this rubber piece on the adjustable straps. It is not quite as soft as some of the other brands. Also, the nose piece that is in the Athleta mask is a little thicker and heavier than a lot of other nose pieces. I found it didn't work great with my glasses. And some other people did think that the nose piece was a little bit strange feeling because it was just a little too heavy. The Athleta mask did really well on all of my filtering tests, and it also didn't muffle sound at all. It seems to hold up really well to washing, and I think that's because the outside is polyester, so it still looks nice over time. The price for these is 5 for $30, and they're available through the Athleta website. You could get them in the store, but I have not seen them in stock at any of the stores around me. Unfortunately, on the website, you have to spend over $50 to get free shipping, so you may have to pay for shipping if you want to order these. Although I wouldn't really recommend the Athleta mask if you wear glasses, because I don't feel like it works very well with glasses. If you don't wear glasses, I think it is a very nice, high quality, good looking mask that does a good job with filtering the air. I would recommend it. Number 2 on my list is the Old Navy face mask. This one was recommended to me by lots of people. The Old Navy mask is 100% cotton with 3 layers of identical cotton. It has adjustable straps, it has no nose piece, no filter pocket, and it comes in 2 sizes, kids and adults. It's made in China. I was confused when the Old Navy face mask said it had 3 layers, when it really just felt like 2 layers of cotton. So I cut one open, and I was surprised to see it really does have 3 layers of identical cotton inside of it. So that's nice to know. The fabric on the Old Navy face mask is kind of thick. It does feel a lot like khaki pants. Thankfully, it does get a little bit softer after you wash it a few more times. It also gets a little bit wrinkly, but so does everything else that's 100% cotton. But it's not as wrinkly as many of the other masks. This mask did really well on my filtering tests, and it works surprisingly well with glasses for a mask that doesn't have a nose piece in it. But because of the way the fabric lays, you can set your glasses on top of it, and it does all right with glasses. My daughter definitely appreciated that the Old Navy masks come in all kinds of fun colors and patterns, definitely more than a lot of others. It's also very inexpensive at only $2.50 per mask. You can buy them in 5-packs or 10-packs, and there are even some available at my local store, so you don't necessarily have to order them online. You can check on the website to see which patterns are available locally to you. As my different testers tried on the Old Navy mask, I feel like most of them said the same thing. They said, "Oh, that one works." And it feels like that's a good description of the Old Navy mask. It fits a lot of people, from tween sizes up to larger adults. It's reasonably comfortable, it fits reasonably well with glasses, it does a good job with the filtering, but it's not really perfect in every way. It's not the most comfortable, it's not the best with glasses. It's just a decent all-around mask, and it's at a good price. Is the Old Navy mask my favorite? No. But it's a very solid mask at a very reasonable price. We finally made it to my favorite mask. It's called the Simlu Pleated Adjustable Mask from Amazon. I picked this one because it seemed to have everything I was looking for and had a bunch of great reviews. This mask is 100% cotton with 2 layers, and it has adjustable straps, a nose piece, it has no filter pocket, it comes in 1 adult size, and it's made in China. I feel like everyone who tried on this mask said, "Ooh, that's nice." That was pretty much everyone's response, and that's how I feel about it too. It's just comfortable. It fits, it works with my glasses without fogging. I really have nothing to complain about it. The only complaint I might have is that it only comes in black or white. And that's a little disappointing, especially to my tween daughter, who would really love some fun colors and patterns. One possible negative of this mask is that the fabric part is kind of small, but I found that it was generally big enough to cover everyone's nose and mouth that tried it on, and it didn't really seem to be a problem. It definitely does shrink after washing, and I'll show you the difference in size between a washed one and an unwashed one. It definitely shrinks a lot. And the unwashed one also had pleats in it that were pressed into it, and those do go away after washing. But that didn't really bother me, but that was something I noticed some reviewers mentioned. Another thing that I noticed reviewers mentioned was that the nose piece was sometimes off-center, but the nose piece is in a pocket that slides back and forth, so you can just slide it over back to the middle. One of the things I really love about this mask is it fits everyone in my house. It fits my 11-year-old son, my 12-year-old daughter, and my husband and I. And it's really nice to have one kind of mask that all of us can wear. One positive about this mask that I can't stress enough is that it really works with glasses. I've tried so many masks, and this is one of the best for preventing fogging. It's not perfect. I don't think any mask can completely prevent fogging, but it actually works. And it filters the air, and it still doesn't fog my glasses. That's an amazing combo. And on top of those other great things about this mask, it's also really inexpensive. The price depends on how many you want to order at a time, but regardless, it's less than $3 per mask. And it comes with free Prime shipping. That's awesome. So I just ordered a 20-pack of this mask, so each person in my family will have 5 of them to hopefully be able to get us through the week without washing. I don't think there's truly a 100% perfect face mask out there, but this is the closest one I've found so far. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for sticking around through all of it. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe. And please comment below if you think there are other masks I should test, or if you'd like to see other videos in this series related to mask testing. I'll see you in the next one.